Good evening. I'm Lavia, and we are tracking breaking developments in downtown Los Angeles, where a massive citywide tactical alert has only just been lifted. What began as a peaceful demonstration earlier today as part of the nationwide No Kings Day of Action has ended in a chaotic standoff between protesters and law enforcement. We can now confirm that exactly 6 dozen people, 72 individuals, were arrested this evening following a clash near the Metropolitan Detention Center. Tonight, the streets of DTLA are quiet, but the air is still thick with the smell of tear gas and the political fallout of a movement that is rapidly becoming the largest single-day protest in American history. Let's look at how we reached this boiling point. At 2 p.m. this afternoon, an estimated 100,000 people gathered at Gloria Molina Grand Park. The No Kings 3 rally, organized by a coalition including groups like 5051 and Indivisible, was a direct response to the recent killings of Renee Good and Alex Pernetti at the hands of federal agents in Minnesota. For hours, the scene was calm. Families, activists, and local leaders marched together, calling for an end to federal immunity and what they describe as authoritarian policies from the Trump administration. Mayor Karen Bass even called the gathering democracy in action. But at 5:30 p.m., the atmosphere shifted. A splinter group of the march moved toward the federal courthouse and the Metropolitan Detention Center on Alameda Street. That is where the peaceful protest met a wall of riot gear. According to the Department of Homeland Security, the situation turned violent when some individuals in the crowd allegedly began throwing concrete blocks and glass bottles at federal officers. In response, a joint force of LAPD and federal agents deployed less lethal pepper balls and tear gas to drive the crowd back. At 5:45 p.m., the LAPD issued a formal dispersal order, warning everyone on Alameda between Aliso and Temple to leave within 15 minutes or face immediate arrest. While most of the crowd moved back toward the park, dozens refused to budge. By 6 p.m., officers moved in. Our cameras captured the moment the No Kings movement saw its first mass arrest event of the day here in California. 72 people were zip-tied and led away, mostly charged with failure to disperse and resisting arrest. The legal consequences for those 72 individuals could be severe. U.S. Attorney Bill Asili issued a statement tonight, claiming they have high-resolution video of the individuals who attacked federal personnel. He stated, quote, "We will find you and arrest you too. You've been warned." Assaulting a federal officer is a felony, and the Department of Justice is signaling they will prosecute to the fullest extent. Politically, the No Kings movement has split the nation tonight. While organizers claim 8 to 9 million people took to the streets across 3,300 cities today, the White House has dismissed these events. Spokesperson Abigail Jackson called the rallies Trump derangement therapy sessions funded by leftist networks. However, back here in California, the momentum is moving toward legislation. The state Senate recently passed the No Kings Act, aimed at holding federal agents accountable for constitutional violations, a bill that protesters say is more necessary now than ever after tonight's events. As of 8 p.m., the tactical alert in Los Angeles has been lifted, and the 101 freeway ramps, which were gated off earlier today to prevent protesters from entering the highway, have been reopened. However, the organizers of No Kings say this is far from over. They have already hinted that today's arrests will only serve as a catalyst for a fourth round of protests. We will continue to monitor the status of those 72 individuals as they are processed through the Twin Towers Correctional Facility tonight. I'm Lavia. Stay with us for more on the No Kings aftermath as it develops. We'll be back with your local weather and traffic